Good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing? I decided to jump on for a few minutes to talk about Tyree. I'm going to give some people the opportunity. Hey, Andre, to start coming into the room. It has been a long, long day. It has been a long day. I'm going to give people the opportunity to start getting the notifications. Hey, that dude. You guys doing okay? Today has been a long day. Of course, I've been working from home today for the last couple days, um, researching some stuff, you know. But I was doing it tonight and I had to stop because my eyes started getting crossed. Um, I see Willie Briggs. I see Gregory Finley. I'm gonna give some more people the opportunity to start coming in. I had to file a police report, another police report today on a blogger that I was told has been um, violating me from out of Dallas, Texas. I'm sick of these hackers and these vloggers. This vlogger has a history of it, so that's another vlogger. You know what? When this stuff first started going on, I figured he was involved, but I wasn't sure if he was involved. I knew that another vlogger said that this same blogger had been bullying and hacking them and threatening them and doxing them to get their information. So, you know, to put a hit on them. So I had to share all of that. Somebody gave me intel. Shout out to the people that do right on with proof that this blogger has been doing this out of Dallas. Also, I'm sick of this shit. Them and they, it'll be up to him if he want to go down by himself or is he gonna take his hackers down with him. But them bitches gonna stay up out of my shit. You're obsessed. He's already a pedophile. He's also a pedophile too. So I mean, the only thing I could see is when you have bloggers, cause see, it goes deeper than that. That consistently want to taunt at another vlogger by getting hackers to hack into their stuff, trying to dox them and things of that nature. That's a vlogger that is capable of anything, especially when there's a history of it. I don't know any of them vloggers in Dallas. I don't know any of them. The only thing I know is there's a history of some of them wanting to dox women and put hits on them. I know it's a lot of scammers that's on, that's in that area that's on YouTube, and I had not even said anything about that, and I got the proof of it. But it's a darn shame that this vlogger and he uses Hispanic friends to come over here and, you know, and harass me. But he hacked my stuff also. It's a darn shame when YouTube are allowing predators, but the first step is always to file a police report on them, right? And they have all these other outlandish pages and they work with some of these foreigners and stuff like that to hack. Okay, like I said, this blogger had already been into something else with somebody else trying to set another blogger up on a hit up on her also. So he's working with the other guy that I've filed a report against. Okay. And they all try to act like they into it. They're not into it. Ain't none of these vloggers into it. They're not into it. It is a game they play to get views. Okay, they're not into it. They all work with the same record label to get some damn money. But at this point, I don't think CMG would even want them to go this deep, even though they grimy as hell, because CMG got bigger fish to fry. I think it has turned into an obsession. Okay, because now they're hacking networks. This same motherfucking vlogger, you bitch ass nigga, you fuck dick in the booty ass nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you molesting kids and shit, you fuck nigga. You and your foreign ass vlogger going, your foreign ass hacker going down, bitch. I filed a report on that bitch ass nigga tonight. I fear. He got me in fear for real because I think he's twisted. I think he's sick. Okay. And I wouldn't don't send me no motherfucking emails talking about no lawyer. Let your lawyer fight for you in court. Don't send me shit. I don't give a fuck. Because I got mine. The only thing I could tell you is get yours. I ain't scared of no motherfucking lawsuits, especially when a bitch been constantly violating me, you sexual predator, you fuck nigga. Leave these little kids alone, you bitch ass nigga. Damn scamming ass bitch. There's some twisted motherfuckers on here. They twisted. That's the reason why I say it makes me mad when I see the police go and mess over somebody like Tyree. That's evil on a whole nother level when you got evil motherfuckers like this that ought to be dead. Anytime all you got to do is sit up and taunt at a woman that don't give a fuck about you, you bitch nigga. That's your goddamn job. You low in the dirt, bitch ass nigga. You ought to be dead. Fuck nigga, you can come near me if you want to, bitch. I done put you on paper. I'ma gut your ass out, and everybody around me gonna do it. I done reported your motherfucking ass to the FBI, bitch. I send them tapes where you bitch ass nigga did this to another woman. And I got word that you're doing it to me. And you working with the other vlogger that you claim that you was into it with, bitch. I know ain't none of you into it. Ain't none of them beefing. It's all a play. Okay. Now, I'm mad as hell. I just finished having to put some shit on file. Next, he'll be hearing from my fucking lawyer. Don't send me no emails talking about no motherfucking lawyers, because I don't give a fuck. I got mine. Get yours. Don't no lawyers scare me, especially when a motherfucker been violating me. Think I give a fuck about y'all getting some goddamn lawyers? You need to get you some fucking help. Okay? Okay, now I want to talk about Tyree. I'm gonna get off of that. I'm gonna talk about Tyree because I'm mad as hell. And it's still fresh because I just did it. I just had to file a report on that nigga. Okay? Okay? These motherfuckers sit up and plot hits, y'all. And I could talk about it now because I've sent the report to the FBI As a matter of fact, I have had to give a statement because I had to give the information and the recording and the email that the person sent me, giving me the lowdown on a vlogger asked them to do something to me because I was messing up their narrative by telling the truth. These motherfuckers want to kill folks because they want to put a narrative out. Okay. She crying wolf. Now, bitch, I got the proof. I got the proof. And I don't think that person was lying. God got his people everywhere. Okay. You could come near me if you want to. We've put up more cameras around my house, you fuck nigga. You come from Dallas, bitch. I'ma gut your ass out. I'ma put you out of your miseries, you fuck nigga. The police got your name, bitch. Okay. I'm going to put a restraining order on him. It'll be up to him to defend himself because he got a history of doing this. Okay. But I want to talk about Tyre Nichols. Okay. Tyre Nichols was laid to rest today. What should we do next? I know that Kamala was I believe Kamala Harris was in here or in the Memphis area. Tyree, I mean Reverend Al Sharpton. Reverend Al Sharpton to me. Now I know I'm probably gonna make some people mad. But Reverend Al Sharpton to me is like a hearse chaser. He's a funeral chaser. But it has to have a lot of publicity. It has to have a lot of media. He chased funerals with a lot of media. Anyways, Robert, what you mean that I'm keeping at somebody's throat? You talking about men that sought me out and coming and violating me and consistently doing it. I didn't bother them bitch ass niggas. They sought me out. This is something that they've been doing. I mean, anybody would get mad. This has been going on now for almost a year. Okay? And so why can't they just do what they gonna do on their pages? Why did I have to go to the FBI? Anytime people are consistently intent on violating you, you have to go to the FBI. You have to go to the police. You have to consistently put it out in the atmosphere on your vlog so you can have proof. All because you got mentally sick men. This is what they do. And they have been able to consistently get away with it. My temper hot. When you mess with me, I'm a real good person. But when you start violating me, it sends my temper boiling. Them bitches crazy, but I don't think they ain't got the endurance I got. See, they're predators. And I can't stand no predator. Okay. Thank you, Robert. I can't stand no predator. It's an obsession at this point. And these dudes are used to doing this. Run your doggone plays and leave some of these women alone. Especially me. Run your plays, continuously fool your audience. I ain't got no issues with that. I got issues with this scamming that's going on. I got issues with them getting networking engineers to hack into people's stuff. These networking engineers, you fuck niggas, you bitch ass niggas. Did you know these bottom feeding ass bitches plotting hits while y'all hacking into y'all gonna be? Because I done gave y'all's motherfucking names, bitch. Okay, so the police gotta believe, since y'all motherfuckers hacking into these networks for these bitch ass niggas, to give folks information that y'all in on the hits with them. Okay, you helping them to do what they plan to do, all because the person told me, T, they was plotting against you. They wanted to take you out of here because you was messing their narrative up. You was telling truth. This was a person that was in their group, that was once, I guess, around them. It's a damn shame what these folks do on here. Okay. Whew, it makes me mad as hell. The reason I say it's an obsession. They see the type of personality I have, that they can't run me off nowhere. So it has become an obsession. And obsessed people do crazy things, just like the person said that they asked them to take me out. And that person ain't lying, because they gave a statement to the police. Ain't nobody gonna go give no statements to the police that somebody asked them to take me out and tell them why. Right, Cadillac, they try to wear you down mentally and physically, but I'm just like they working at trying to wear me down. I'm working at their motherfucking freedom. Bitch niggas, I got my second wind. You won't be out long enough to wear me down. Y'all plotting murder on this motherfucker. And this ain't the first time that it's happened. Okay? You tell your Hispanic friends too, while you sending them up on my damn platform with guns and shit. Okay? Let the FBI do their damn job. She don't know nobody. That's how they make these cuckabug head Negroes. You have to think about these dudes are, see, they have affiliations with people like Black Youngster and CMG and all of that. I can't say that they're putting them up to do this, but either they twist it or they being paid. But I was told that they being paid. Okay. You come to my motherfucking house if you want to. We done prepared for you. You ain't leaving. That's exactly what the person told the police that gave them the statement on what they was plotting to do to me. That it's just about them, it's all about the money, and they'll do anything. These are black men. They working with some Hispanics and some white folks. But these hackers gotta know, when you dealing with these bottom feeding black ass motherfuckers, and they going out, you hacking and getting them information so they can go and hurt other people, that your ass gonna be implicated in it just like it was. Okay. It ain't even about, and this is what's so sad. It ain't even about me putting out information, that they're scared that I'm going to put out something that the police don't know. They know damn well if I know something, it's because the police know, because the police doing their job. They don't want me putting the truth into the atmosphere that's going to come out in the end anyways. Okay? Because they want to be able to fool people and paint a narrative and get money. This is what they want to do. Okay. Anyways, y'all. Catalina says they working with some of everyone and the money is all they see. They don't care the hurt they put others through. They just want the instant money or whatever I promised to them. And they ain't gonna get to spend no motherfucking money. You old motherfuckers in your late 30s and 40s. You bitches pitiful. You're worse than straight drop them, you fuck niggas. You sitting up letting these motherfuckers pay y'all money to terrorize black women, other people on YouTube. Money you ain't gonna get to spend, because I told the FBI everything. Anytime there is a plot of murder for hire and the person who told me, talk to the police to verify it with proof, okay, that's a murder for hire. So they're gonna be receiving some knocks anyways. I don't think CMG gonna want nothing to do with that. Your motherfucking artist ain't getting on. Motherfucker, you gonna be in jail. You send one of them Hispanics to my house if you want to. It's gonna be the last time you see them when you send them. Okay. It's gonna be the last time. When the person told the FBI that they was working with a record label, it surely piqued their interest. It's so they ain't no different than Straight Drop Them. Straight Drop Them took murder for hire. Vloggers putting hits on folks. How pitiful is that you try to put a hit on a woman because she telling the truth and feel like she messing your narrative up? See, I wasn't shocked about the first person that I was told. And I really wasn't shocked about the second person. But yet and still, it's just a damn shame what these folks get on here and do. So now I know why, when all this stuff was going on, when they first started messing with me, I went to this page. And the name of somebody said, we saw your picture up on somebody's page and it had clown on it. That was the Young Dolph Unsolved. I said, I ain't never had no run-ins with Young Dolph Unsolved. Now I know what's going on, who's behind it. And why they got into that, that's because they all work together. Ain't that something? Anyways, let's talk about Tyree. Motherfucker, I already got your name down, bitch. It ain't nothing that you can sneak and do that we don't know about. You got a history and a pattern of doing this. I never did nothing to you. I don't even know you. I don't even know you, but I know you got a history of doing this, hacking folks to put so that hits can be putting hits on women and working with people, getting their information for somebody who want to put a hit on a woman. They did the same thing to Miss Lowdown. But the FBI really involved this time, motherfucker. And I got a witness that know you did it, bitch. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I want to let's. I promise you, I'm gonna keep it on Tyree. Okay. Now Tyree was laid to rest, and I believe that Kamala Harris, okay, and Reverend Al Sharpton, and there was a whole lot of people here, okay, or in the Memphis area where Tyree funeral was. And I think it's an unfortunate thing, but after all of them being here, what are they going to do? Are they going to be proactive, or were they just showing their face to take advantage of what has happened to Tyree to get some TV airtime, right? I'm getting ready to pull up some of it. You know, are they going to be proactive, or were they just getting free TV time? Okay, because see, people are so in awe of seeing people like this. They'll go, oh, Kamala came all the way to Memphis to be at a funeral, and that was good what Reverend Al Sharpton did. But hey, what they did to him was wrong. But what are they going to do to make sure? What are they going to help to put into place, or make sure some things are put into place and be proactive to make sure nothing like this happens again? That there are some stringent policies put into place. Because if all they doing is just showing up in funerals, I mean, that's an oxymoron. That's asinine, right? That's asinine. That's an oxymoron. The only thing they're doing is taking advantage and playing on Black people's emotions. That's the only thing that they are doing. Okay? So what are they going to put into place? I'm trying to pull up. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay, you guys. That was my mama letting me know that she was getting ready to go up into prayer. I feel sorry for some of them. The police ain't gonna get the opportunity to do anything to them, because when my mama goes up into the spiritual realm in prayer, folks, they gonna drop dead of heart attacks. Okay, sometimes you could be too evil to live. You don't even have to worry about doing nothing to them. God gets them back.
The family will issue a call.
Nichols, a good person, a beautiful soul, a son, a father.
And we're not gonna look at all of it. We're just gonna scan through some other stuff.
a human being, gone too soon, denied his rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, denied the dignity of his humanity, denied the right to see the sun set another day, to embrace his mother, hang out with his friends, hold his child, and the right to grow old. We have come to be of comfort and support to this family. This family has endured the unsolicited, unwarranted, unreasonable, unjustifiable, and massive burden of grieving their loved one, and at the same time, fighting for justice. As Memphis demands justice, and as our nation awaits justice. Family, we're praying for you that God will continue to give you strength, because your strength has held us steady and helped us to constructively channel our outrage and turn our anger into action. But my brothers and sisters, we've come this far by faith. For far too long, we have lingered in the gloomy past of black men and black women who are being made strange fruit. But our faith affirms that the resurrection is greater than death. It gives us the promise that our weeping endures only for a night, but joy comes in the morning. It gives us confidence that there is a balm in Gilead to heal the soul of a nation plagued by injustice, hatred, and violence. Our faith gives us the confidence that as we stand, if God be for us, who can be against us? So today, as we celebrate Tyree's life and comfort this family, we serve notice to this nation that the rerun of this episode that makes Black Lives hashtags has been canceled and will not be renewed for another season. We have come and we shall overcome. Is anybody in here today know that we're going to overcome this struggle for justice for our brother Tyre Nichols? We want to continue in this celebration, recognizing the delay in time. Periodically throughout the service, you'll see a cue.
Now he is our son, and he is always God's son.
And my friend and brother, the congressman right here from Tennessee, Congressman Steve Cohen, is here.
Now, Steve Cohen did a damn thing for Memphis, but I'm gonna talk about that. But black people keep reelecting him because he knows how to finesse black people. Okay, should we be outraged that Al Sharpton is a half-profile funeral chaser? Because what happened to Tyre was a tragedy and it was wrong on so many levels, but he's supposed to be a leader of the community, right? Why also is he not seen when all of this black on black crime and this poverty in the black community is going on? And we let him get away with it. Good night, Natasha.
Many years ago, there was a controversy in California, and there was one that stood up for justice, and I watched them grow as they fought and took a balanced and principled stand, supporting what was right, even when it wasn't popular. And they grew from one office to another. Every office they ran for, they predicted you couldn't win. The political polling told them they couldn't win. And they kept beating the polls. And they told her she shouldn't be here today. But the snow backed up, and she's here. The Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris. was going to be polite about it, but since y'all stood up and clapped so long, wouldn't it be nice for her to share a few words with us? Come on up here so they can see you.
Good afternoon, church. Reverend Sharpton, I want to thank you for all you do for so many. There are so many families here who have been personally touched by your leadership and your strength and your fellowship. Reverend Dr. Lawrence Turner, thank you for welcoming us. Keisha Lance Bottom, Mitch Landrew. We are here on behalf of the people of our country and our President, Joe Biden. And we are here to celebrate the life of Tyree Nichols. Mrs. Wells, Mr. Wells, you have been extraordinary in terms of your strength, your courage, and your grace. And we mourn with you. And the people of our country mourn with you. And I'm gonna be very brief. Mothers around the world, when their babies are born, pray to God when they hold that child, that body and that life will be safe for the rest of his life. Yet we have a mother and a father who mourn the life of a young man who should be here today. They have a grandson who now does not have a father. His brothers and sister will lose the love of growing old with their baby brother. And when we look at this situation, this is a family that lost their son and their brother through an act of violence at the hands and the feet of people who had been charged with keeping them safe. And when I think about the courage and the strength of this family, I think it demands that we speak truth. And with this, I will say, this violent act was not in pursuit of public safety. It was not in the interest of keeping the public safe, because one must ask, was not it in the interest of keeping the public safe that Tyree Nichols would be with us here today? Was he not also entitled to the right to be safe? So when we talk about public safety, let us understand what it means in its truest form. Tyree Nichols should have been safe. So I'll just close by saying this. I was, as a senator, as a United States Senator, a co-author of the original George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. And as Vice President of the United States, we demand that Congress pass the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. Joe Biden will sign it. And we should not delay, and we will not be denied. It is non-negotiable. And with that, I'll just, Pastor, if you don't mind, one of my favorite verses in Scripture is Luke chapter 1, verse 79, which tells us God will help us to shine a light upon those who sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet in the way of peace. Let our memory of Tyree shine a light on the path toward peace and justice. Thank you.
In the city that they slayed the dreamer, what has happened to the dream? In the city where the dreamer laid down and shed his blood, you have the unmitigated gall to beat your brother, chase him down and beat him some more, call for backup, and they take 20 minutes. And you watch him, and you are too busy talking among each other. No empathy, no concern. If you read the story of Joseph, when his brothers threw him in the pit, nobody came to help him, like nobody came to help Tyree. Waiting on ambulance service that didn't show up until it's too late. What will happen to his dream? Well, we'll just tell him something else happened, but we are going to throw him in a pit. But I come to Memphis today to tell you the same mistake Joseph's brothers made is the mistake you made. You thought you threw Joseph in a pit. You thought you threw Dr. King's dream in a pit. But every time you throw something in a pit, God takes the pit and raises it up and changes the whole world. Let me be clear, we won't let his memory die. We're going to change this country because we refuse to keep living under the threat of the cops and the robbers. Tears and looked at this lawyer. I thought about how I never saw my father cry for me.
Is acknowledge the people in the high positions, but it's the people who on the ground on the front line, like you taught me, Reverend Al, who make the difference. So let me, as constrained as I can, give the call to action. I do so on behalf of my co-counsels, Antonio Romanucci, Ernestine Doris, Van Turner, the NAACP president, local here in Memphis, too.
We're going to hear now from his brothers, James Lazare and Jamal Dupree.
How you guys doing? So, I didn't plan to speak today, but as I was just sitting here watching everything, my brother was really robbed of his life. You know, my brother didn't live up to the normal black man hype. Basketball player, football player, rapper, none of that, right? He set his own path. You know, he made his own light. He's seen the world way different than I've ever seen it before. And when I sit here and look at the screens of the work that my brother has done, and from the vigils, from people talking to me about my brother, I learned so much about him. And I don't think people just tell me this or be telling me, but my brother really touched a lot of lives. He was a very solid individual. He was very peaceful. He was very respectful. And again, I've spent a lot of time away from my brother, and I wish that I haven't because I want to know the person that everybody else knows. You know, and 5 officers made that happen to where I won't ever be able to do that. So just being here just sucks. But I'll never forget my brother. I'll never forget my Gemini twin. I love you, and just save a spot for me, bro.
Good evening. My name is James. My god brother is Tyree. It's not too much I could say that hasn't already been said about him from everybody. But I want to share y'all a story of how he got his name, though. My mom named him. My sister Toya said earlier before, my mom named him, which was
Hold on, y'all. I don't know what happened. Hold on.
Breonna Taylor and others.
Kill Reverend Al.
Kill one. Kareem. Nobody worked harder than Kareem. We called Kareem like he was on my payroll. But
I didn't break any laws along this path.
Johnny Green, Johnny L. Green, and Pastor New Hope Baptist. He was the kind of man with.
And said my baby brother was gone. I lost my faith. I cried. I screamed at God, asking how could he let this happen? And then my cries turned to anger. And anger turned to deep sorrow. And a pain I never felt when those monsters murdered my baby brother. It left me completely heartbroken. I see the world showing him love and fighting for his justice. But all I want is my baby brother back. And even in his demise, he was still polite. He asked him to please stop. He was still the polite young man he always was. He asked him to please stop. And they did it. And that's why my family will never be the same. And I will just always love my baby brother forever. Thank you.
The poem I wrote is called I'm Just Trying to Go Home. I'm just trying to go home. Is that too much to ask? I didn't break any laws along this path. I've skated across barriers designed to hold me back. I'm just trying to go home, where the love is loud and the smiles are warm, like the sunsets that come for me in the coldest of my storms. I'm just trying to go home. I hear the sirens, I see the flashing lights. The directions are clear. Black skin go left, blue skin go right. I'm just trying to go home. Don't I deserve to feel safe? Batons, badges, boots, bright lights against my face. I'm just trying to go home. Does anyone hear the pain in my cry? The struggle in my breath? God replied, "Come home, my son. Now you can rest."
We're going to hear now from his brothers, James Lazare and Jamal Dupree.
How you guys doing? So, I didn't plan to speak today, but as I was just sitting here watching everything, my brother was really robbed of his life. You know, my brother didn't live up to the normal black man hype. Basketball player, football player, rapper, none of that, right? He set his own path. You know, he made his own light. He's seen the world way different than I've ever seen it before. And when I sit here and look at the screens of the work that my brother has done, and from the vigils, from people talking to me about my brother, I learned so much about him. And I don't think people just tell me this or be telling me, but my brother really touched a lot of lives. He was a very solid individual. He was very peaceful. He was very respectful. And again, I've spent a lot of time away from my brother. And I wish that I haven't, because I want to know the person that everybody else knows. You know, and 5 officers made that happen to where I won't ever be able to do that. So just being here just sucks. But I'll never forget my brother. I'll never forget my Gemini twin. I love you. And just save a spot for me, bro.
Good evening. My name is James. My god brother is Tyree. It's not too much I could say that hasn't already been said about him from everybody. But I want to share y'all a story how he got his name, though. My mom named him. My sister Toya said earlier before, my mom named him, which was came from a movie called Silverado, one of the characters in it, and she liked that movie, but she wanted to name me that. But she always kept that name in her back pocket for some reason, I don't know. Then 93 came, and our boy came, and she was like, there you are, Tyree. And I used to always joke with him, like, man, you keep messing with me, I'm gonna take my name back. And he'd be like, no, you ain't, that's my name. But it was how he said it. You know, he was 8, and he already knew who he was. Like, I'm Tyree, this is me, you know, and I always remember that about my little dude coming in the house watching me cereal and watching Looney Tunes or something. But I just want to thank everybody for being there for us and, you know, and showing love. But it ain't too much I could say that hasn't already been said about my dude. I just miss him and I love him, and this shouldn't have never happened, you know? Well, thank y'all.
Let me, as I bring the parents.
It was very, very difficult. It was surrounded by lies, deceit, trying to cover it up. But as they say, what's done in the dark will always come to the light. And the light of day is justice for Tyree.
Justice for Tyree.
Justice for all the families that lost loved ones through brutality of police or anybody. And I can't say enough about how this community, how this nation, and how this world has came together to support my family, to support my wife, and to support me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out to pay tribute to my son. Tyree was a beautiful person. And for this to happen to him, it's just unimaginable. I promise you the only thing that's keeping me going is the fact that I really truly believe my son was sitting here on an assignment from God.
Yes, ma'am.
And I guess now his assignment is done and he's been taken home. I want to thank, yes. I want to thank all the community activists for being there for my family. I want to thank the chief of police for acting swiftly. The district attorney, the state of Tennessee. I want to thank my lawyers. Mr. Ben Crump.
Yes, sir.
And especially Kareem Ali. He has been our rock. He has been our rock.
Amen. Some good gonna come from this.
I just need whatever that George Floyd bill we need it passed. We need to take some action because there should be no other child that should suffer the way my son and all the other parents here have lost their children. We need to get that bill passed.
Amen.
Because if we don't, that blood, the next child that dies, that blood is going to be on their hands.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give a hand to family.
To war to do battle. They want to go.
All right, you guys. Now, what do y'all think? Now, that was sad. His mother spoke from her heart. Rest in peace to Tyree Nichols. I want to first say my heart goes out to his family. My heart definitely goes out to his family. Now that he's been laid to rest, what should happen next? We saw all the leaders in town. Now that he's laid to rest and all of the cameras was there, all of the video, are these people truly going to be studying about Tyree that was there, getting the camera, getting camera time? Are they going to do anything, put anything into place to make sure and be proactive? Or does it just dissipate? Now that he's been laid to rest, would a mother even hear from any of these people ever again? Right? So what should happen next? I'm going to drop the link. I agree with you. Hey, it's a lot that I want to say, and I'm probably gonna say it. But I want to hear what y'all got to say first, because I don't like to try to influence nobody. That dude says time will tell. Because we've seen this, before. We saw this with George Floyd. We saw Al Sharpton in what was George Floyd in Ohio? We saw him all down there in Ohio. We saw some of the same people. Has anything been put in place? They said they still hadn't passed that George Floyd bill. Didn't they say that? And so now some of these same people, okay, it was in Minnesota. So now some of the same people that we saw in front of the camera getting camera time when this happened with George Floyd, talking about they was going to be proactive. See, what is their job to do? Just get the people riled up and get camera time? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Because, see, I understand that even now Black politicians, and to include Black leaders, take advantage of people in their time of bereavement, like Tyree's mother. Now, his family are truly the ones that are hurting. They're left to suffer with their pain of their loved one being heinously killed like he was. Okay? Hey, Miss Kitty.
Hey, I don't even feel like being loud. I don't even, like, this mess been happening. I don't even feel like cussing, man. This shit been happening all the time. We get a little speech. They give us a little dingy bell, and everything go back the same. It goes back the same.
That's true.
Where Al Sharpton been?
New York, and we don't even see him. He's supposed to be a community activist.
This man is dead. You could tell this wasn't a traffic stop, a violation stop. He was messing with the dude ex-girlfriend, and his homeboys jumped in it because that was his. It's a gang, and I know all of them not gangs. I know they give them names for specific jobs to do, but this was specifically set up for this reason. And I don't like that black lady. I don't like her. But my thing is, when is it going? It's never going to stop. We got to, like you say, always say, we got to get to the root, the seed. You can't stop something. I can't stop my daughter at 15 from being gay, or I can't stop something at a certain. You got to start from the beginning. You got to start from. This is not right. Like, we do this and we go through it and we get over it and we get happy, and then happen again, and then Al Sharpton to show up, Jesse Jackson. This is a repeat since Martin, since Malcolm X. Like, I'm tired. We keep repeating ourselves. When is a change gonna come for real? I'm talking about a real change. The power is in numbers. If we get together, they keep making us think we the majority. We the not whatever the lesser A is. We are the majority, but they keep us against each other so much. We see that we can't do nothing. And then you offer a little black boy some money from the hood that ain't never seen nothing. He gonna take it for anything that comes with it. It's so sad how weak and dumb we are. This nigga, I ain't seen this nigga in years. He's still getting perms though. He's still small though. So he's still doing what he do, but he's living well. He don't live in our communities. He don't live in your block in Memphis. He don't live in Baltimore, Maryland, where I'm from. So he get to pop up and show up and get paid wherever he from. He got a job to do. Now, he not sending out no message for really helping nobody. That's his job. And if it was my job, I'd do it too. But one thing I ain't working for is the damn devil. It's sad. That man died for no total reason. I got a black damn son that I worry about every day. I got a black damn gay daughter that I work. When they step out my door, my heart just hurts so bad till they come back through. And I'm strapped up every time for if they call me, I'm ready on go to come out there. I don't give a damn if I die for my kids. I'd rather die for my kids than to die for this damn corporation because it ain't a country. This is where the deals be made at. How the hell y'all mysteriously lose trillions of dollars and sending money to Ukraine, but we got people sleeping on the street right here, hungry? But y'all always got a way to send money somewhere else. This shit is sickening, and I'm tired of it, and I'm tired of everybody disguising. I'm tired of everybody acting like they don't know
Do
the
you
truth or
believe
don't want to
that?
know the truth.
Let me ask you something, Miss Kitty. Do you believe that people like Al Sharpton and them are taking advantage of black
Yes,
people?
yes, they've been doing it. I would do it if I was him and I was a devil. I would do the same thing. He's used to it. He's getting rich off it. Why should he care about us little people when he's living well? I couldn't afford a perm when I was little once every 2 months. This nigga get a perm every 3 weeks. No, I'm dead serious.
And
Like,
he
he
been
spend
getting
money
it ever
on
since I
dumb
was a little
shit.
girl. Ever since
No,
I
he
was
spend money on dumb shit when it's people that really need to be fed. They sending money to Ukraine and they losing the war, and we got homeless people here.
absolutely.
How you mysteriously lose trillions of dollars? I want to know how that happens. No, it's not lost. We just not getting it. It's in the right hands. We just not getting it. Why should I go outside and I'm not rich, I'm not, but when I see somebody in need and I see the fakes from the phonies. When I see a dirty person in need, I used to be that person. So I take them and I don't give them money to buy drugs. That's one thing I'm not going to do. But I will take you in the store and you can buy whatever you want to buy. I ain't talking about whatever you want to buy, but I'm talking about I take you to McDonald's. You can get whatever you want to get, whatever. And then my kids get so excited. They be like, Mom, can we help this one and that one and that one? I'm like, hold up now.
Hold on,
We
Miss
pull
Kitty. Let
too.
me answer him. Shy Bear says, so you don't think Al and Ben are tired of and sick and tired of this black on black crime? If they,
Hell no.
You know what? I'll say this.
That
I've
gets them
never heard
money.
Al Sharpton. I've never heard Al Sharpton speak out about black on black crime, and we see
Yeah.
it's three times. We see that every single day.
You know who my son got today? This is Black History Month. My son got the same curriculum I got. I'm 43 years old. My son, they still teaching the same curriculum. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks. I got to teach my kids about Dick Gregory. I got to teach my kids about Black Wall Street. I got to teach my kids about what's verse 12 in the Revelations. I got to teach them that because the curriculum, it's the same. And I'm 43. My son came home and said, Mom, I got Malcolm X. I said, no, take it back and tell him give you another one. My daughter got put out of class for saying Columbus didn't find America because I taught her that. And if she got put out of class, bitch, all you got to do is Google. He never found America. He wasn't looking for America, and it wasn't called America back then. So what was he? He was going to find new treasures and rant into some shit. And he never got off the boat. His brother did. He was scared when he seen them dog people. His brother was intrigued. He wanted to meet, and they was nice. Y'all want to celebrate Thanksgiving? I don't celebrate that shit. The day that we let y'all in our place and y'all slaughtered us. I'm not celebrating that shit. Y'all need to read. I'm telling you, reading is fun. If you would have told me to read when I was younger, I would have laughed at you. I ain't read nothing. Pass me a drink, pass me some drugs. But since reading is fundamental, when you know stuff and it's a fact, it makes you feel so great. We are so great and we don't even know it. That's why we do this to each other. That lady didn't set that squad. And I know about setting squads up for different things. I know that. But she set that squad up for a specific reason. And now they're going to take they was pawns. That man knew that he was effing with his ex-girlfriend, and he just wanted to beat him up. I don't think they meant to kill him, but it don't matter. You a police officer. Once you be a police officer, all that street shit gotta go. Now you protect and serve. They wasn't thinking about that man when they beat that man like he was nobody. He's somebody daddy, somebody cousin, somebody. Man, if it was me, like his brother said, if I was there, I already know I'd be dead right with him. Because one thing about me, I'd rather die on my feet than to be on my knees begging you to please don't kill me. And you already got it in your mind you gonna kill me. I'm gonna be talking shit. You gonna earn this stuff. Because one thing I got behind me is God. And can't nobody defeat him. Nobody can defeat my God. I don't care about nobody in this world but my kids and God. I cut my mama off because she's toxic. And I'm just saying this to tell people, if anybody is toxic in your life, no matter who they are, cut them. If they don't bring pleasure, or if they come around and you feel uneasy, you should never feel uneasy. That's not what God planned for us to live life. Don't let nobody make you, because you feel like the title deserve respect. If they not respecting you, I'm not respecting you.
Right.
This world is getting so, like, I'm so fair, and it's like I want to save all of us, but I can't, because the power is in numbers. We got to come together. That's the only way this shit gonna work. And we're not the minority, we the majority. I can't say it right because I'm not good with words, but I know what the hell I be talking about. We need to come together and stop this shit. They did it before. We can do it again. We can do it over and over. But 2 people can't do it. 3 people. Only thing I can do now is just do the little things I can do. And I try to, but it's not going to save the world. We need to come together and really stop. I don't even know why we hate each other. I don't hate I only hate people that do something personally deep to me. I don't hate, but I love my people. We are the greatest. We created everything in this world, and you mean they get the piggyback back off of us? Come on now. Open your eyes. Wake up. Know your greatness.
That's right.
I just hate it. I hate it. It's hurt. It's sad. It's this man just lost his life for nothing.
So
that could have been my son.
So what do we do next, Miss Kitty?
We come together and stop this shit. We come together. First of all, it might seem small. Greet your people. When I see my black people, I say, "How you doing? You looking nice today." And sometimes people say nice things, and some people don't. I don't worry about what the don'ts. I worry about what the yeses. Some people are so used to bad things happening that, like, look, I'm gonna use them for example. This man grew up in a poverty life. So when God offered him that money, he felt loyal. He felt happy. I understand his enjoyment, but what he did was fucking wrong. But at the same time, he was showing his loyalty for getting him out the hood. When you give a broke kid $5 to go eat, they get it. What Tupac said: "I was knocking on your door saying, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. You didn't let me in. You got everybody in there and I'm poor." And he said, I'm hungry, you didn't let me in. Now I got to start banging on your door. I'm hungry. Now, since you ain't, I got to kick down the door. That's what we need to do. Kick down the door. Come together as numbers. Number prosper. We need to get together. I don't care what we got against each other. I don't even know what the hell we got against each other. But we program to be against each other. This is 1,000 years in the. I'm from Virginia. Well, I'm from Baltimore, but I grew up in Virginia. The Willie Lynch letter is written in steel on the wall. Read what it says: how to break a black man. Once you break a black man, you fucked up the whole family already. For one, we need more strong black men. For two, we need, well, I can't say women because every black woman, I ain't gonna say every black woman, but we've been the strongest because we've been holding on the longest. But black men, when they get money, where they run to? The fairer skin, the Brazilian, what they call it, the exotic, whatever the hell they like when they get money. But when they broke, they love the hell out of black woman because we gonna struggle with their ass.
But
as soon as they get some money, they run straight to them people. I don't know what the fuck to call them. I don't know their names. I don't know what their ethnic is because I don't worry about them. But my thing is, the strength is in numbers. We for real. If we want this to stop, we got to stop it, and we can. But who's willing to do that? Some people are so comfortable, they don't want to compromise their comfortability, so they're not going to ride with us because they live in middle class. They got a good house, good kids, good yard, get this. And then their kids end up shooting up the school or killing somebody. And you're like, oh my God, Dr. Frank kids there. What?
I think I have to say, Miss Kitty, I think more and more black people, especially those that have passion or have had passion and stuff in the past, you know, there are a lot of black people that have truly made some sacrifices.
And I believe in that too.
But what I've heard from people that have truly made some sacrifices in the past, or even some that has made some in the present, and they stopped. They say, you know, I'm fighting for people that, you know,
exactly,
that don't want to be helped.
There's nobody. You alone can't do it. The strength is in numbers. If we all come together, we are the man. Can't nobody with us. If we all come together and get off this trip that we need to kill each other and, oh yeah, I want this, I want that, I gotta kill you. If we come together, man, we'll get our place back. The only why they winning is because they keeping us weak. They keeping us divided. They know exactly what they doing. And they doing it on purpose. The Gazis, the guy, Gotti work for a nigga. That's why he hated Dolph so mad. He got to work for a nigga. Dolph ain't work for nobody.
Absolutely.
That's the hatred. That's the hatred right there. And then you're short and you're ugly and you're like, come on now. He's a little boy that was picked on in school. Dolph was the one that was on probably a team and all the girls liked him. If Dolph wouldn't have got killed, like, he will always be second place. And sometimes it's cool to be second place if you're comfortable, but he wanted to be first place. First of all, play your position and stay in your lane. You know, they could have collaborated and made more money together, but he ain't had to sign with nobody. Who gonna force Dolph? Why you gotta force me to sign with you? I can make music with you, but I just don't want to be under nobody's thumb.
Absolutely.
Man, the strength is in numbers. If we all come together, stop buying other. I only buy black. And it's lessing me down from what I want, but it has given me what I needed. I realize now I don't need that stuff. I look up everything. I only buy black now. And then sometimes I don't buy black if it's some black ain't black. I just put it like that. But I try to support every black like you. I don't support you just because you black. I support you because you're a strong black woman, and I know you come with facts. I don't just be on your page. Now I'm subscribed to your page. I don't subscribe to other people's page, but I be on I try to look at what everybody's saying, and when I look at it, it seems like they be on your page. because they be saying the same thing I just heard yesterday from you. They be saying tomorrow. And I'm like, she just said this yesterday. And they kind of say it the way you say it, but they try to put it in their words. And I'm like, well, I just got the information yesterday and you putting it out today. Like, you've been on her page in the bushes.
Mm-hmm. They always
So I
over
be
there in the
just,
bushes.
no, I just be tripping because I like to go to people's page just to see. And some people are funny. I think Onan is funny, but I would never subscribe to him or like his content. He's a funny. I think what's the other dude? Sko, he funny, but that nigga going to jail. He going to jail. I'm telling you right now, he's going to jail. He with mob ties and everything. I don't give a fuck if you hear me, bitch. You're going to jail. I done heard everything you say. You contradict yourself so many times. You lie. You say shit. If I say I'm light skinned black, that nigga tell me she white acting black. Like he manipulate things.
Mm-hmm. Well, Miss Kitty, you know, like I said, you know, when I think about what has happened with Tyree, like I said, it's sad, but at the same time, Miss Kitty, what bothers me is I haven't really seen the vice president. Now, some people might say, well, I've seen her. Have y'all seen her? I haven't seen her. This is the first time I've seen
Who is it? What's her name?
Kamala Harris.
I know that, man. I don't like that bitch. She was black at first. She was black at first, but when she got elected, now she want to talk about all her ethnicity she
She
is.
never said
But
that she
before
never
she got voted, she was black. She never said she was black, but you see how people manipulate people? They try to make you feel like they're Obama ain't straight black. See, what problem with black people is we see black people in the hot sun, you singing and I'm on live and you don't sound good. I love you though. Boy, don't play with me. Anyway, people manipulate you. Sometimes not saying nothing is saying everything. They'll make you feel like I'm black, vote for me, vote for me. But then as soon as they get in there, they want to tell you exactly who they is. Girl, if I knew you was that, I wouldn't even vote for you. Obama won't even black. But we just felt so comfortable because we wanted to see a black man. And he did more wicked shit. If you look him up, he did the same thing white people do when they president. We just were so happy to see a dark skin in the presidency. We wanted to see, I want to see a black man for real as president. Yeah, you can have it. I love you. I want to see a real black man as president.
But you know
Now
what, y'all?
we had a black president before Obama.
She said Kamala isn't black. Kamala couldn't even fix
She's
her
not
mouth.
black.
She couldn't even fix it. Well, her dad is Jamaican. That's a black man. So
Yeah, and
here's the thing: Kamala can't go for she. You know, even though she never said that she was mixed or she was black, identified with black women, she can't pass for nothing else other than black. Even though she
when no white people see you, you are black. When we look at you, you are black. She never said, she never insinuated anything at first. But then when she got in office, then she said she was mixed with this and that. She never said that before she got elected. She made it seem like she was black. She for the black people. And I'm looking at her like, she a little bit light, but that don't matter. She's still black.
I'm looking at her hair. She's definitely a black. She's definitely got some black in her.
She got some black in her.
Never said
But
her
she was
dad
just trying to get the
black.
votes.
She said her dad was Jamaican. That's a black man.
Yeah, but my thing is she was trying to convince us that, okay, I'm black. But then when she got in office,
saying it.
She was making statements like, I'm not all the way black. Like, you wasn't representing that before you got our votes. Well, not my vote, because I don't vote anyway, because I believe that the president ain't even the president. They ran by the elites. So it really don't matter.
That's true.
The president is not our president. Obama didn't do nothing he wasn't told to do. And he been on that Epstein Island a lot of times. That's why they always blocking me off shit. Because I always running my mouth about the truth. But I never spit soft fakes. I never lie. I read and I research and I research I told my kids, don't even believe me. Research my research and make sure you know what you're talking about when you're talking. That man been on that. Clinton's the #1 hitter on that mug. And Hillary was the one going to get the babies for the adrenochrome and the sex. They said they was throwing babies. They didn't even have car seats. They was just throwing black babies on the plane. I'm gonna talk about infants, not 1, 2, 3. Just throwing them on the plane because they already knew they was gonna kill them. See, if people knew what I knew, they would feel what I feel. It hurt. Like, I can't believe it's people so demonic, so sick, and so twisted.
Hold on for a minute, Miss Kitty. Y'all hit the like button. We only got 72
Yeah,
likes.
hit that.
Y'all hit the likes. If you haven't subscribed,
even the Bush people, hit the like button.
Yeah, the Bush people, hit the like button.
You got to respect the game. You gonna get some facts on here. But it's just so sad, like, why we don't like each other. Like, I love everybody. Now, I don't like when people make me mad stuff. That's different. But I love y'all. I don't even gotta meet you. As soon as I meet you, I love you. Until you do something to me for me not to love you. But I always love you. I might dislike you and I might put hands on you, but that's different. But I'm 43 now. That's the old me. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't fight. I don't do none of that. But the passion in me for my black people is so crazy. And people like to crack on me. You ain't even black. You light skinned. When that white lady, I got an incident with that white lady, I was the same nigga you was. Don't get that light skin shit fucked up. I know I'm probably mixed with some white, some black, some Italian, some Indian, I don't know what the hell I'm mixed with. But when they look at me, all they see is black. And the lady was talking about my kids in front of me because my kids they're your color. So she was like, where's their mother? And I'm sitting there quiet as hell because I'm letting my anger build up so I can slap the shit out of her. So but my heart is like, no, she don't know they my kids. But at the same time, since you don't know, why'd you talking? Every hour I went in, my kids went in. But she didn't assume they was mine because they're your color. So I'm in every aisle. My kids know. Every store we go in, we in the dollar store, but they know to stick with me in every aisle I go. I don't have to talk to my kids 12 times. I've been correcting them since they've been in my stomach. I never did baby talk. I talk to them. When you do that Google and Gaga, that's why your kids come out dumb and retarded and saying Google and Gaga. When you talk to your kids with English, they grow up talking. Ma, I want this. Ma, I want that. When you keep saying poochie poochie, you want this, you want that, you want this, they be like, yeah, the poochie. No, we ain't doing that. Because I don't know what that is. Point to it. Or say something.
Nutu, you said 5 black thugs. I agree.
Exactly. She set apart a gang. And I know about task force. I know y'all got undercover names and tactics that they use. I know about all that. But she made that gang for a damn reason. All of them got bad backgrounds. She set them aside.
So
I don't like her.
So you think she told them to do that, or they did that?
I don't think she told them to do that. No, I don't think she did that. But I think she put them together for a reason.
Well, actually, what she did was she got with her command staff. First of all, if anybody gonna be mad at anybody, Chief Davis really don't run the police department. The mayor does. She can't do anything without his approval.
But if both of them is crooked, they on the same page.
Okay, so when when the mayor told her she needed to get some task force together, she went
So
back
you
with
got a
her
bunch of gangsters.
right. She went back to her upper command staff and said,
Yep.
"Y'all need to put some more task force together."
And what they call their homeboys. They called up their homeboys. Yeah, we need 5. Yeah, we gonna get Dirk, Tony, Jerome, and yeah, we gonna put them together. This man got killed, and allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, but I know it's true. One dude, he was messing with one of the dudes' ex-girlfriend. And the rest of the dudes gonna act up. If you with me and I'm with you, and you say you gonna smack somebody, I'm gonna smack them too. That's ghetto rules. As a cop, you can't do that. You supposed to protect and serve. That man was yelling out, "Mama!" That shit made imagine my son sitting out there calling for me, and I don't hear him and don't know what. I would not want to see that, because if I do, I'm going to jail. I can tell you already.
I want to ask the people hold on, let me I wish I could. Oh, okay, I know I could do it. I'm getting ready to do a poll.
I just don't understand why we hate each other. Like, I understand because the thousands of years, but it's 2023, man. Come on. You don't see the setup yet. I can't feel sorry for people no more that don't see the setup.
What's the setup?
You already, Miss T, you
I
already.
want you to share it with the people.
Man, them people already know what to do. You go to the hood, take somebody where roaches and rats don't eat on a daily, offer them 10,000. They think that's $1 million, which
And that's
is
what they're
not.
doing every day to these
And
little
that's what
kids.
that's why I feel sorry. I don't feel sorry. He need to go to jail and he need to die. But that's what they do. They go to the hood, get the brokest, the people that, and then when they bring food home to their family, they feel proud. Their chest is poked out. I fed my family today, and I got 20,000. Little do they know, 20,000 is not no damn not to me. I spend that on Walmart.
Even if they give them 40,000, that's what I've been trying to
Exactly, that's not no money. I could spend that on Walmart.
If they give you 100,000, it still
It's
ain't gonna
not
be worth
enough.
It
It will never be enough to take somebody's life. One thing my grandma told me, don't never take nothing that you can't apologize to God to. Taking a life, you cannot apologize to God because he made it. If you make a mistake, it's okay. You can apologize to God and you can ask for his mercy. My grandma told me never do nothing that you can't talk to God to. God made life. What the hell you gonna tell God?
Well,
Explain. If it ain't self-defense on some real stuff.
You got people that don't even love themselves, though.
Exactly. If you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? But not even only that, when you grow up so poor, I remember not eating for 2 days. So now I'm strict on don't no food better hit my damn trash can. If you don't eat it today, you better eat it for breakfast. I don't care what it is. It can be oodles and noodles. I don't care. I don't waste food. I remember them 2 days me and my 4 brothers did not eat nothing because my mama chose to party instead of feeding her kids. No food gets undone in my house. I got cans of peas and I don't even know what lentil is, but I keep it because I don't know when I'm gonna need it. We got a freezer. We got 2 deep freezers. Well, we got a deep freezer and a freezer. But my thing is, I just keep food because you never know. That 2 days scared me. It's traumatizing that I keep every oatmeal. They like, Mom, what is oatmeal? Bitch, you'll find out when we get hungry. You'll find out. And it tastes now my daughter loves oatmeal. She a chef. Now she know how to make it. But when I used to tell her oatmeal. She like, ew, you don't look like it got no taste. It don't. You got to put taste in it. They got seasoning, cinnamon, sugar, butter. Girl, you better shut up. My kids don't know what a struggle is because I struggle to keep them from not struggling. They don't know how I shift bills and play around with numbers and don't pay all its bill this month because I don't want them to know how that feel. But I also teach them when I'm gone, my response, I did the best I could. I got great kids and I'm a great mama. But that's only because I've been through the worst of things. And it made me stronger. Black people, we need to come together, all of us. We need to come together. We need to demand our respect as the queens and
Let me
kings.
ask you something, Miss Kitty, though. I know you say Black people need to come together, and Black men are actually supposed to be leading the community.
That's what I think.
But what do you think about these Black men putting hits on women because they get on YouTube and change
Pussies,
their narrative?
punks. They like snitches. They snitches. They trying to get rid of shit. You want to go out here and be a gangster. But like the dude said, cut the camera off. I tell you everything. But on the street, you miss the big gun. You miss the big shot. If you ain't living that life for real, sit your ass in your life. It's okay not to be. I tell my kids every day, it's cool to be in school. A nerd is always the word. Every nerd I know, they own businesses. You might got cracked on in school, but now you want to holler at them because they making money because they was paying attention. Me, I just ain't feel like it. I ain't feel like it was too much. And then I knew it was lies, so I felt like. And then they always ask me a question, and I give them an answer and go back to sleep. And I was always right because the curriculum I'm 43 years old. And you know what they gave my son for February? The same shit they've been giving us since I was little. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman. What my kids learned about Black Wall Street through me. They learned about Dick Gregory through me. They learned about the black businesses black neighborhoods being underwater through me. And I told them, don't trust me. Google it. Don't trust nobody, nothing nobody teach you. Research, because I could be lying to you right now.
So I just put a questionnaire up there. I want to know how many people think that Chief Davis is responsible.
I think she is.
Oh my, okay, so 52% said yes, and 48% said no.
I don't know what the other 50, yeah, they might be sipping on something. Because if you a chief and you really value your people, you're going to make sure these people got perfect training. You're going to make sure that you're putting a gang, not a gang. You putting together fellow officers to protect and serve. She just threw some niggas together she knew from the hood. I bet she probably know them personally. That's little Ron. That's little giving niggas jobs and shit. I didn't have people gave me jobs, so I'm not knocking that.
She's not from Memphis.
I know that, but she probably knows them.
Can we really blame her? Chief Davis has a command staff. And she put
I don't like her. I just don't like her. I don't like her.
In place to make sure that the operations, just like when we worked on jobs, our supervisor has a manager. Okay, so our supervisor has a manager, and so what the manager does is entrust that supervisor to look over lines.
Exactly. So we can't trust. If she put a gang like that together, she need to be fired. I don't want her putting another gang together ever again.
No,
I don't want her putting 5 guys together ever again.
No, it's not her fault there because see, another chief can come in and some more officers could break.
No, I don't trust. I didn't trust her before the Scorpions.
I can't blame her.
I don't blame her, but I didn't trust her before the Scorpions.
So why didn't you trust her?
She just give me a foul vibe. Like She just like we got a habit of when we see black people in a high position, we get excited because we see ourselves. But them people don't be working for us. They be working for them. But they throw them in our face so we can feel comfortable. So we can think a change gonna come. Since she been in there, what changed in Memphis? You from Memphis. You tell me what have changed since
But
we
don't
been
we
there.
have to nothing? Because see what the police have to do is work within the perimeters of the law. So we have lawmakers. We have lawmakers that want crime to
I
be
don't
out
care
of
if she get
control.
like you said, she don't pass the smell test.
We have so we have lawmakers that want crime out of control. It's deeper. It goes deeper than what it looks.
Exactly.
Because
They want
crime
it out of
pays.
control.
So they make laws less stringent. Okay, a killer, somebody burglarizing homes, they get out. They get right back out.
Look how long. Look. You see straight drop.
That's got everything to do with the lawmakers.
Straight drop record, and he got out that many
times. But that's not the police fault.
It ain't. Is it straight drop fault? So it's straight drop fault. But who the court system work for?
It's supposed to work for the people, the citizens.
Exactly. So if this man shot, man, all them work together. I don't care what nobody say. I done met some bad cops and some good cops. I know when black people, it not all of them. When certain of them get in a certain position, they start to think they white black. I'm black, but I'm gonna listen to the white people, but I'ma sell my black people some bullshit like Al Sharpton. He been in line for some. Martin Luther King didn't die.
Why black people are not outraged at Al Sharpton. This is a pattern.
Exactly.
Al Sharpton only shows up when there's
he shows
media,
up and they act a fool like a star is there. When he shows up, it's like, oh my God, Jeezy's in the building. Jay-Z is in the building. That's what he likes. That man ain't got a job. His job is to show up, say some nice shit, and go back home, put another perm in his head. And I was about to say something, but I'm trying to stop myself from cussing a lot because I'm growing. I'm in my spiritual mode now. I ain't had sex in 3 years, but one time I'm on a journey. It's hard, but I'm working. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, when the last time we heard from him?
We never.
But when he show up, and look, the family. But look, I'm not trying to disrespect the family. I'm not trying to disrespect the family. But they like, oh, Al Sharpton showed up for my son death. I don't give a fuck about him if my son dead, bitch. Stop you've been working on this for years, nigga, and ain't made no progress. I think you in the wrong line of work.
Yeah.
Al Sharpton been talking for years and ain't shit changed. I can do that. Can I get that job? I talk very well. I can be intelligent when I want to. I can use big words. Can I get his job? It seems easy.
Anybody want to come
I
up
think
here
you will
and
do a better job at
express
that, Miss Samra.
You can do that. Anybody want to come up here and express their opinion, they could do that.
Yes, please. Because I don't like to feel like I'm the only one feel like this. Like, or if I feel wrong, I want somebody to tell me. Like, I just like to hear open opinions so I can I like to open my, like, I understand why Dolph got killed, but I also try to understand the other bad side too. I got to, because I got to feel both points. And I don't think it's right. But if you offer a poor kid $10,000 or $20,000 to them, that's a lot of damn money. To me, after I pay my bills and take care of my kids and get the furniture I want, I'm broke. That's in 1 week. But for a poor black man, I seen him sign his contract. He looked at Gotti like Gotti was his savior. I would do anything for Gotti. And that's why I'm sad. Because even though he wrong, he did it for Gotti. He felt like he owed them loyalty so much for getting him out his position. When God could have did it, it would have been slower. But the process make you have more character, make you have more wisdom, make you have Gotti just gave it to him, and he was just so proud. He was like, Gotti, I'm gonna show you that I'm your #1 soldier, and I'm gonna put myself in a fuck up position and get locked up for the rest of my life for you. Dumbass, mother. Dolph didn't even know that little nigga. Dolph won't even work. That nigga had too much money to be worried about some damn young black youngster. He was trying to prove himself to Gotti, thinking Gotti gonna make Gotti will turn youngster and the state Gotti. Yes, that little black nigga did it. Yes, that black nigga did it. Yes, that black nigga did do it. You see, he crazy. You see how he act. I was telling him to calm down, but he wouldn't calm. Gotti is a bitch. He can't do a day in jail. I can't wait till they get his ass. Oh, they going when he go to jail, niggas gonna have they gonna have a toss party. Oh,
What's going on, Neo?
Hey
Neo.
everybody, how y'all doing tonight? I'm sorry,
how
I
you
had it on
doing,
mute.
yo?
I'm
What's
good. How
going
you doing,
on?
sister?
Did you want to
I
weigh
just
in on this?
I just want to say I don't want to talk about Dolph. He on my mind pretty much every day.
Every day.
Because all my favorite rappers that I took a liking to have died within a year and a half of me taking a liking to them. They pretty much get knocked off.
Who are your favorite rappers?
It happened with Nipsey, it happened with Dolph, and it happened with Big Scar to the point where I done got turned off from
Oh, I'm a
taking a liking.
DMX 3-6 Mafia type person.
Yeah, I respect them. Those are
I love
pioneers of
Down
Memphis.
South. Yes, I
But
love Down South.
I wanted to speak on what I think the solution is to many of our problems.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have to develop relationships in our community.
Yes,
but
yes.
I've learned that we have to build and get to know our district councilmen so that we can get in tune with what's going on. And we have to go to the city halls and we have to sit in these meetings where they decide.
And
what
I
they're
know
gonna
they
do with the money.
boring, but he's telling the truth.
Yes, it is boring, but
he's telling the truth.
We have to communicate with these people so that we can share information with our neighbors.
Hold up, can I
We have
ask you
to
this? Who is these people? When you say these people, who is these people?
I mean, the people that are in government on the lower level.
Yeah.
District councilmen are the lowest level of the community that you can get to know.
Yeah.
Like you can get to know these people on a personal level. I found out that because my mom is actually active in the block clubs in her neighborhood, and I spent like 5 years cleaning up through a freelance
I
landscaping
appreciate you,
business.
King. Salute to you.
It's not easy sitting through those meetings though, because they always say they don't have enough money.
They're boring.
This, that. But you can learn a lot of information about what's going on in your neighborhood when you sit in those meetings and when you communicate with the councilman.
Exactly.
You got to find somebody that's on your side.
Yes.
That's actively out there doing stuff.
That want to help.
Right. If they not on the front line, they not one of us.
Yeah.
So you got to filter out and pick and choose and see who these people are, and you get word of mouth.
And if you don't go to the meetings, I don't mean to cut you off, but if you don't go to the meetings, you ain't gonna be able to pick and choose because you ain't gonna know who is who. You got to go to these meetings and look at these people in their eyes and see what they say to know who you can talk to and who you can't. But continue.
Well, you have to, not only do you have to hear what they say, but you got to check them. And I don't mean check them as in, run down on them, but you got to check them. You got to check them on what they're saying and what they're doing.
Exactly. What they doing.
If they saying something and they not really about it, like they talking, then you know they not for you.
Exactly.
That's how I decide who I want to vote for when it comes to politicians and stuff like that. I talk to my family and I say, well, who is for us? Who is doing what we need to get done in the community? Not the big people, but the small people, because those relationships, they build up to larger things, even if you can't see them.
Yes.
And it's not easy though. but it has to be done. And you have your people that you talk to, but we can do this across different state lines, and we got to do it. It's not even optional.
Like it ain't. I was about to say that it's not an option no more. We got to do this. Now we don't got to if you want to see the same repeat, but if you want to see a change, we got to do this. I don't care how long you gotta sit at them meetings. Sit at them damn meetings to these. I never been to one, but I watch them and I cry because they be so passionate when they get up there and talk, and they only give you a certain amount of time to talk. People be letting it out. They be like, "You ain't no community centers and out," and I be like, "Oh my God, they is so passionate." But them people on the stand be looking like they don't give a damn.
Yeah, but when you go to those meetings, you also find out what other people in different neighborhoods and out of the community you may not know, Miss Johnson or Mr. Johnson, but you'll see them speaking and sitting in these meetings too. So you can get to know those people because they're your neighbors that you may not know.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff going on we see on TV, but it's the people behind the scenes that's not. Yeah. They on the front line fighting for real. So that's what you gotta do. So we gotta do something for these young folks because
that was
not looking good.
That you were absolutely 100% right.
I mean, I don't consider myself a young dude. I'm 46, but
I'm 43.
I'll tell you one thing.
I think I'm young.
They can say what they want to about me, but I'm about trying to make things better for the next.
Yeah,
these young boys growing up, they gotta have something when I'm gone, and I hope I can leave and help. Somebody else could just help
I think
us,
you will. You seem like a gentle soul. You seem like a real person. Like you really care.
I'm guilty.
I feel like you care. Oh, I'm a Scorpio.
I'm a Leo. That's why I guess maybe I feel like it's a part of
my daughter.
What month were you born in?
August.
Oh,
my daughter's August the 7th.
Yeah, I'm at the end though. I'm on the later end of the Leo path of the August. So
what do y'all think? What do you think about, like, I don't really know about signs because I don't do none of that because my grandma always told me that was witchcraft, but when I got away from her, I started reading my own stuff. What is a Scorpio like?
I can't speak about the zodiacs that don't apply to me. I just know that
I don't know what Scorpio.
Every time I read, they talk about every sign but Scorpio.
Yeah, I think a Scorpio is something that stings you. I don't really.
I know what a scorpion is. I'm talking about personality. I'm very protective. I can't say that. I'm overprotective when it comes to people I love.
Scorpio?
Yeah.
Are you a Scorpio?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I know about Scorpio, they say they freaky. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, that too. But I'm talking about on a personal. I ain't talking about freaky. Yeah, I'm very. I do something ridiculous. But I'm talking about like personality wise. Like I'm very protective over people I care about. Like I don't even know you, never met you, but I love you to death, Missy. Like I know I will protect you with my life, and I'm like that with people I care about. Like I just feel like I'd rather die for you than for anybody to feel any pain, because I feel like saving you would save me. Like I don't understand if y'all get it, but I do, so it don't matter. But anyway, I'm very protective over people that I love, and I can't see, but I be holding other people's hand to walk across the street, and they like, "Bitch, you can't see. I'm not trusting you," and I'm like, "Hold up." They're like, "No, bitch, I need to hold on to you and guide your ass across the street." But I'm like, "No, I see a car." Go ahead, Mr.
I was just gonna say the only thing I understand about zodiacs is how it relates to people and certain energies, and I understand and identify with the Leo parts of it because Leos are often misunderstood and caring people.
Leos have been the best people in my life. My daddy is birthday, and my
Leo.
You a Leo? Oh, it's funny. My daddy's birthday is August the 3rd. My daughter is August the 7th. Like Leo's been the love of my life, but not sexually. Like they've been there. I hated my daddy when I was little. Now I actually call him daddy. And I'm not gonna tell a long story, but that's a big step. That I never thought I'd call him. I call him by his name and buff at his ass like, nigga, what's up? Now I'm daddy's little girl, and I love it. I love it.
Well, that's
His
good.
birthday is August the 3rd. My daughter is August the 7th. And she a Leo, but we bump heads a little. But she always come back to me and be like, Mom, you was tough. I told her 2 years ago that the banks were gonna start taking y'all money and all that. She came to me the other day and said, Mom, look at this. Oh my God, American Bank, they losing people money. Somebody just, and she showed me 100 pages of American Bank glitch. A man is up there, they losing their money, talking about it's a glitch in the system. It wasn't a glitch when I put my money in your fucking bank. So give me my money. Telling them to come back later. They even posting what they're telling them when they email. We can't serve you right now. That's why I'm under Navy Federal. I don't play with them banks.
Yeah, banks only insure up to a certain amount of money denomination. Like if you have, like let's just say you have 100,000 in the bank and you try to go take it out, they won't let you withdraw that much money.
But that's crazy because it's your money when you put it in. But I told my daughter, banks are broke unless we put money in them. So I look for black banks. I look for black everything when I go out. I used to be the type of person I shop anywhere. Now I focus on black products only.
You know why banks don't let you take that much money out?
Because they need you.
Because when you put your money in the bank, they use your money to make more money.
More money, exactly. A bank don't come with money. That's what I had to explain to my daughter. A bank don't come with money. We put the money in there to make them have money. A bank don't come with money already in it.
That's why you got to spread it out, because if you put too much in one place,
exactly.
Situation,
no, you better do what your grandmas used to do, because my grandma used to keep it in her titty or under her mattress.
Neil, let me ask you something now. In the wake of this situation with Tyree, do you fault the police
I hate
for what happened?
Yes.
Do I fault the police that happened? You mean as in the police that did it?
The police director.
I think everybody is at fault, because
she didn't do a background check on none of them. Because one of them almost killed somebody before this.
I think that there has to be some sort of psychological aspect that's involved in the well-being of police's mental health, as far as taking care of them, but also making sure that they're still fit to serve the community, because they work for us, not the other way around.
Exactly.
And the people that we employ that work for us off of our tax dollars cannot be our enemy, because they have too much power already.
And then not only that, they didn't arrest him. Look, what is his charges? It's still no charges. That's gang related. That man still ain't got it. They pulled him over for what? Because he was fucking your ex, bitch. That's not a rule.
They profile him. It's like they just targeted him and feel like
no, he was messing with that man ex-girlfriend. And his friends jumped in it to have his back.
Is that really
we don't
true?
Need that as police. We don't need them as police. We need people that's really going to protect us. I call the police. Every time I call the police and talk, they be ready to lock me up because my voice so strong. I'm like, well, I should have let you punch me in my face and stab me, or beat your ass and shot you, because I'm getting in trouble either way.
A lot of times
I don't get in trouble no more. All the stuff I say is allegedly old.
So when you call the police, they would come and want to put you in jail?
Yeah, because my voice is so, when I talk, I use my hands, and they be like, step back. And I'm like, hold up, I called you. Like, I'm trying to tell you what they did, but I talk with my hands, and I got a deep voice. So they be trying to figure out, first of all, they be trying to figure out if I'm a man or a woman. Then they be trying to figure out that I started or that I, nigga, if I called you, I'm trying to stop myself from getting in fucking trouble because I was ready to do what I was about to do. But now that I'm 43, I can't do that no more. My back hurt, my knees hurt, I didn't sprung my ankle. Look, I need y'all to come and clear this shit out. When they come, I be talking to them so nice.
Kitty, why you think they be trying to? Why you say they be trying to figure out if you a man or a woman?
Because of my voice. I'm pretty as a bitch. I look like a girl, but my voice is so. No, it get deeper than this when I get mad. I be like, what the fuck? No, these motherfuckers. So they be like, hold up, who called? And we about to lock her up right now. And I'm like, I called.
Lord have mercy, Lord Jesus.
I be laughing my damn self. Cause I be like, I'm the motherfucking one that called. They was like, well, stop moving your hands. I was like, I ain't got nothing. Then they was like, drop what you got. My fingers. I can't drop my fingers. They be like, well, calm down. I be calm. But by my voice sounding like this, it's like they be a little bit intimidated. Like, this bitch about to attack. And then my name Cat. So they be like, okay, this bitch about to attack like a cat. I'm like, no, I just really want this situation removed from my house. I got kids. But I live in a great community right now. But
what state you in, Miss Kitty? What state you
I'm
in?
in Maryland, honey. I'm in Maryland.
Lord, Jesus, it's a lot of crime.
I'm from
in
Baltimore.
Maryland.
I'm from Baltimore, East Baltimore. But I don't
It's a
live
lot
there.
of
But I
crime in
tell people
Baltimore, ain't
that they are this dude tried to set me up. He gonna drop his money and wait for me to pick it up for him to say I stole it. I looked at that money. He looked at that money. He looked at me. I looked at him. I wasn't bending over. No, they got junkies on the top of the buildings ready to shoot for crack. And they put a whole lot of furniture in the alleys and shit. So when they run through there, the police can't run through the alleys. We got refrigerators and everything in the alleys. And I ain't snitching. I want niggas to be locked up because I'm tired of this fucking bullshit. We put everything in the alleys. Mattress, refrigerators, stoves. So we know the cuts. You ain't running down that alley, bitch. Not only that, all the houses are boarded up. All the houses are boarded up. So we kill people and put them in them houses. But we don't do shit because I don't do shit. I just know how shit goes. But I don't live in Baltimore. I know, Miss Kitty ain't did. That's my turtle name. My turtle ain't did shit to nobody. That's my turtle name. My turtle ain't did shit to no damn body. But for real, them boards is made to keep dead people in. But no, sometimes it houses homeless people too. No, Miss Kitty ain't do shit. What the fuck is Miss Kitty? Miss Kitty be minding her goddamn business. Miss Kitty can't see. Miss Kitty don't see nothing at all.
You follow politics in your area?
Nigga. I'm not telling you where I really live at.
No. I'm just saying I have a guy for you to look up.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not asking for your information. I'm telling you
you're
that
not
I
gonna
have
get
a
my
guy.
information if you
No.
ask.
I don't want to know that. I'm just telling you to look up. I have a guy that I went to school with that was running for political office. His name is Tashi Davis. His first name is Tashi. Last name is Davis. When you get a chance to look him up. I know him. I went to school with
sometimes
him.
I get so depressed when I wake up in the morning. It says 6 people dead, 1 person survived in Baltimore, Maryland. And I just quickly cut it off. I need some Miss Tamara in my life because when I read Baltimore so much, I just cry and I just get very depressed. And I need Miss Tamara in my life because she always got that positive message that just boosts me back up, man. Baltimore is terrible, man. When I say I've been gone from Baltimore for some shit, Trump was down here with cheese on his head. The rats are so bad. My mama gonna tell me stop acting like a punk. I ain't been down here in years. I moved away. I come back, the rat is chasing me, and she laughing because I'm running. Bitch, I'm not used to rats chasing me. I was back in the day because they didn't chase me. I used to know how to, but I've been living in a little nice little community that I don't see roaches and rats no more. I'm not used to them following me and chasing me where I go. I thought they would be scared of me because I'm bigger. Them motherfuckers don't care. He gonna come down here with cheese on his damn head. They was, and then motherfucker comes on, we ready to kill him. I said, y'all think he ain't down here fully equipped? Y'all think them niggas got on plain clothes? That's his goddamn.
Miss Kitty, there's a guy from out of Baltimore that just got out of jail, and his name is Sean. Remember, he was promoting a book that he had wrote. His name's Sean something.
Do you remember that Duke, the whatchamacallit case? Duke the Driller?
Yeah.
Okay, remember the dudes they was trying to put on Boosie? The dude in the back that was trying to hide his face? That's my nigga. He from B-More, Moose. I got pictures with him. I can send them to you. That nigga, he don't do shit like that. Like, what people don't understand is, and like they trying to do to Vaughn, this is what I don't like. You're a victim of your circumstances. They trying to act like Vaughn killed everybody in Chicago now that he's dead. Like he was the only one talking about dead rappers and all that shit. He wasn't beefing by himself. But when they tried to put Moose in that shit, I was like, Boosie, no. That nigga is hot, booming up here. When he got with Boosie, that nigga be coming back looking dry and dirty. Like, Boosie, is you paying your fucking... This nigga make more money, and Tank is from here. The boxer. Well, I call him Tank. His name is Javante Davis. But anyway, Tank is from here. He come back. They showed love here. They give out money. They do the Dolph thing, but they not on... Well, Tank might... No, he ain't on Dolph level. Fuck that shit. He might be in a little while. But Moose ain't on damn show. But he's bigger than us. Man, they come back and show much love. They take pictures. That nigga, I'm saying, why you drinking? I said, why you smoking? He was, and we laughed and we took pictures. Like, we show love. But one thing about it, that love down here can turn so fast into fucking kill. You get killed.
Oh,
and you
wow.
be like, they just was together yesterday. Like JG said, it was all good just a week ago.
So what do it be?
You can't trust nobody. You can't trust your best friend. Because if somebody put them in a compromising position, they going to give you up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't.
They'll kill you about some money.
Yeah. Over 20. Man, I'm talking about cigarettes. I'm talking about bottles of liquor. And I got brothers down here. And for real, they keep me ducked off. They don't want me mentioning their names. I don't mention their names. They don't. But everybody that know us, they know we brothers and sisters. I got 5 brothers. I'm the only girl. But we know not to, because they know how we get down. And they think that they'll get me instead of getting them to bring him out. But, bitch, you ain't coming up in here. I mean, you can come in. I'm not sure if you're going to leave. I mean, it depends on you. And I'm not no killer at all. I pray to the Most High. Please don't ever make me have to do it. Only way I do it is defending. I would never, like, I don't seek to go out and find madness. Like, I like sitting on my bench outside and looking at nature. But if you try to get up in my house with my babies, I'm telling you, it's not no second thought. And I'm not going to care. I've been with my kids all my life except for 1 year. And that was for attempted murder. And they dropped it there.
Oh, what happened? What happened with that, Miss Kitty? They
This
charged you
nigga
with
was in my face. He was in my face. And he kept talking. And when he was talking, he was spitting. And that bitch hit my bottom lip. That's nasty. And then I was the wrong person. I'm waiting for the bitch.
Miss
that
Kitty, wait a minute. Wait now. You said they charged you with attempted murder because a guy was in your face and then he was talking.
no, they tried me with attempted murder. What I did to him, not because he spit on my lip, is what I did to him. Is why they charged me for the attempted murder.
So
I
what you
didn't
do
attempt
for
to kill nothing. I attempted to get him out my fucking face. And I guess
Well, why if you didn't try to kill him, why they charge you with attempted murder?
because where I hit him at, I don't know about what's in the body and where it's placed at. I was just trying to let him know, don't play with me. And I hit him
But what you hit him with though?
a knife. I hit him in his lungs and in his kidneys.
Oh, Miss Kitty, you didn't think you was gonna kill him?
I can't see. I ain't know where the hell I hit him at. They had to tell me that. I thought I hit him in the shoulder and I thought I hit him 2 times in the shoulder. That's what I was aiming for.
But why
I don't want to kill nobody. I just want to give me enough time to get the fuck away and call my people, and they can do that. I don't do no killing. I'm not a killer at all. But like Tupac said, don't push me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to my kids. Like, that's a no-go.
So, Miss Kitty, you got sons. What do you think they need to put into
I ain't got
place?
sons. I got 1 son and 1 daughter.
Okay, so you have a 1 son. What do you think? In the wake of what has happened to Tyree?
Every time a black man get hurt, I imagine that's my son. And it makes me cry.
Mm-hmm.
That they screaming out for me. And every time something happened to a black young man or just a black man, I imagine I put my face on my son's face on that person. And I can feel the parents' pain, the sister pain, the aunt pain, because it hurts so bad that I don't want to. You don't know my son. Like, he's great to me, but in the world, he ain't shit. Man, if they do this to my greatness, I can't tell you what I do. Like, I honestly can't be honest with you. What I'm going to tell you is, I'm not going to do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, Miss Kitty,
I raised them very well. They're very mannered. My son opened the door for women. He pulled out chairs. I teach him the old school way, how I grew up. And people make fun of him sometimes, but they respect him because for his age, he's very tall.
I appreciate you co-hosting with me tonight.
I was co-hosting? Oh, shit. I can do that. I ain't know.
Yeah, you basically co-hosted.
That's embarrassing.
Well, you was a guest host. Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Mm-hmm. Not just me trying to be real, because, like, I'm getting tired. Like, I'm so tired of us. Like, we are so great and we don't even know it. And I understand why we don't know it. I understand truly why we don't know it. But start to read and spiritually get in contact with your God. You will start to feel, man, when I begged God to please help me, please. And he ain't helped me the first day I prayed. I prayed for months and months and months. And then little things just start to happen. And I started feeling happy. I got a psychiatrist, a therapist. I'm on medicine. That's why when you talk about mental health, people really need to seek help. But see, black people not taught to do that. They're taught that that's weak. No, it's not. No, it's not, baby. It can save your life. I used to be a cutter and everything. Now, I'm humble. I cherish life. Every breath, everything I eat, every pleasure I get, I thank God. Because I can be that person laying out there on the street. I was that person at one time. But God can change your life. I'm telling you, like, coming from me and the things I have done, like, I never killed nobody, though. I never killed nobody. I swear to God on my life. I never killed nobody. If they died, I don't know about it. But anyway, if you get in contact with God, you will find your real self. And you need to you're going to have to let people go that you never thought that. I have one friend right now. And I'm a bitch that when I walk in, I got 13, 14 friends. Don't nobody supposed to have 13, 14 friends. Don't 13 to 14 people love you. Only out of all them, one or maybe two probably really mess with you, and the rest of them just around to be around, to be
Right.
in a circle, to be a part of the picture, to be in the pictures when we click and flick. And oh yeah, I was in jail. This girl was talking about me right in front of my face. This shit happened to me
Thank you,
2
Leo.
times.
I appreciate that.
She was like, I be with Kat, I be with Mika Boo and Keisha. I'm looking at her and the girl that's next to her, because when I go to jail, I'm not a kissy friendly person. I don't talk. Like, I just don't talk. I don't need your friendship. You want my friend before I came in here. You're not gonna be my friend when I leave. So I do what I'm supposed to do, and I just stay to myself. But then when you stay to yourself so much, people try to try you. So you gotta, and once they hear my voice get loud, it's like God has let thunder in the building, and everybody shut the fuck up and leave me alone, and I don't got no more problems. Because one thing, God protects me because for one, I'm not here to start nothing. I'm here to do my time and get the hell out. Only been locked up one time since I had kids, and I realized I don't never want to do that again. I was molesting and stuff. Like I'm not. That's not the point. My point was I want to be around my kids all the time, so that don't happen to them. Me being in jail, I'm leaving them out here to the wolves. Ain't nobody gonna love them and protect them like I can, like I am. So when I went to jail, I felt bad about even though I was right, I still felt bad. Like I could have walked away. I could have walked away, but no, not the way he was going.
Okay, Miss Kitty, I appreciate you coming up. I'm so tired of my
I
head,
love
Bob.
you, girl. I'm tired of my damn self. I love
Okay,
you so
I love you,
much.
Miss Kitty.
Protect
Thank you
your
for coming up.
family. You my baby. Protect you and your family. I love you and everybody up here, especially Demon, the Joy Love God. I can't name all y'all, but I love y'all so much, and I love being on this page. And thank you, Miss Amber, for making this page. It give me an outlet for when I get
Thank you,
very
love.
mad.
I appreciate you so much.
Love you. Bye.
All right, love you too. Have a good night.
I will.
All right, you guys. I'm so tired. I'm gonna do a live tomorrow. Once I finish my work. I was working tonight and I have been working basically all day, got tired. Because y'all know we kind of iced in, but I still been having to work, right? And then I had to call the police out to my house to file a police report. But then after that I was so freaking mad. I got on here. I shouldn't have got on here mad though, but I did. But y'all, we're gonna all pray for each other. We're gonna ask God to remove all of these evil people that are on YouTube by any means necessary. Allow the investigators and the FBI and the police to do their jobs as they work to because a lot of these folks sit up and talk about, well, I ain't involved in no plot, no murder, but yet and still they hacking. Okay, they feel like they so used to hacking, they just comfortable with it. They don't even feel like that's a crime, and they make these cuckabug heads. But these cuckabug head niggas know, and they gonna see when they in jail, and them Hispanics and them white folks ain't, because they gonna throw them up on the bus. But these Negroes need to be in jail because they too damn vicious. They too damn low down. You get your ass on YouTube just to mess with other people, just to scam and things of that nature. And women going down too, because they some damn scammers too. The shit that they do. They be working with these men behind the scene. And that lady, what's her name? They already told me her name. I just say her initials is TB. Bitch, I know you hacked my motherfucking page, bitch. And you going down too, okay? But anyways, you guys, you was one of the ones that did it. It's a damn shame what these women do for these men. Okay. But that's all right though, Tony. That's all right. But anyways, you guys, If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I want you guys to know that I truly appreciate you, okay? I love you guys. I'll talk with you tomorrow.